I can read you like a book, which I don't read. Apparently we need to recover because everything backfired. She likes waving at cameras. Welcome back to Arcade Spirits.
I got more Red Bull in me. You need more than resources. You need love and compassion.
And Wecky can provide.
I was gonna say that's, I mean, I guess we could do that, but that's intense. I'm not saying you're incapable. I'm saying you don't need him. Why love someone who clearly doesn't love you?
I know my answer.
Okay, so for me, the middle answer is the middle.
Oh, well, like yes.
Like the...
Like it just takes some time in the
like
middle.
It's very much like, you don't need him. You don't do this.
Hey.
You need love and compassion. That's
Don't write
kind of
yourself
like...
off yet.
Right?
I was like, come on. I'm like, I laid out 4 lines and you're just giving me nothing.
But like, so the first one is very much like, you can lean on us. Second one is, do your thing. Third one is, I'm fucking with you psychologically. I'm hyping you up. You don't need him. Murder him.
I don't take it that way, but sure, if you take it that way.
It's way more aggressive to me.
It is more aggressive, yes. It is it's the aggro option.
So, like, I like the aggro option, but I'm feeling the middle one. Like, you don't need him. And I think when situations like what they have going on, I feel like the first step is to be like, you don't need him. Like, you have this gang. You have that going for you.
Listen, it's not even about the gang. It's just, honestly, why I love someone who doesn't love you.
Yeah.
I'm just honest to God, it's not even an aggro to me. It's just, why love someone who doesn't love you? Why would you put yourself through that? And it's more, and don't get me wrong, it's more complicated than that. It is. And in most situations where it's easy to just, like, when you're from the outside looking in, to just be like, well, I love someone who you don't understand what that person's going through.
Like, in this situation, that's what I want to say, but I know that doesn't always work, first off. Because she doesn't know us well. You know what I mean? I
would pick the third option. I'm going to let you pick, though.
I feel the third option. I just know that doesn't always work.
What do you want?
I'm feeling the middle option. My point isn't that you're weak. It's that you're stronger than him. You don't need Deco. You're strong, capable, independent.
Miss Independent.
All those things he claims he provides, you could provide for yourself in a pinch. I respect the kind of fire you've got in your heart, Sue. And I know I can take you anywhere you want to go.
I'm so glad you didn't do it. Especially if where you want to go is jail.
Think about this.
Let's put high-minded idealism aside and talk about practical reality, shall we? Because in reality, Sue needs someone with power.
My power.
Thank you. Otherwise, I'm afraid she'd be quite doomed.
You're being a dick in front of her again.
Well, I mean, yeah. Look at you, Wecky. Could you have gotten where you are today without the support of your friends, your allies? Strength and independence are virtues, but so is pragmatism. So is knowing when to forge a strong alliance.
A pity, is it not?
And sadly, your alliance is weak. Your arcade is failing.
Because of you, you dick!
Whereas my star is perpetually on the rise. Sue knows that I'm the only one who can keep her safe because I have the power. The power glove. I have strength. All you have is a series of failed business ventures and high-minded idealism. You stupid millennial. Sue, do you feel this upstart could possibly protect you from the inevitable? I felt bad even saying that.
Right?
Stop shitting on our generation.
Oh, man.
No, probably not. You seem cool enough, Wecky, but you don't have that kind of pull.
I don't think I was able to
We can always go back
this one.
if necessary.
See, that's why you gotta go. You gotta go just full on and just. All right.
Okay.
2 more.
Appeal to her love of arcades. Invoke the power of friendship.
Invite her back to your house.
Offer a place to stay if Deco kicks her out.
It's basically the same thing.
What do you think?
Do I get to pick this time?
Well, I have a feeling you're not going to pick the worst option, so...
What, appeal to her love of arcades?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can read you like a book, which I don't read. Invoke the power of friendship. Well, that might actually... No. Invite her back to your arcade. Offer a place to stay if Deco kicks her out. No.
She did say she liked our arcade.
Yeah,
as silly as that might sound.
No, yes.
She did have that like, but I like your arcade.
That's what I'm going with.
All right. Hey Sue, you like arcade spirits, right? I offered you a second chance before.
I gave you about 4.
It still stands. I'd welcome you and your friends returning to enjoy our games. It's not like you wanted to hurt us. If you agree to stop pushing Deco's agenda by messing with arcade spirits, you can swing by anytime you like. I'll even comp you some tokens. Sound good?
Oh, comp her some tokens. That's interesting because
like
I was willing to comp her the drinks.
Yeah, but like this, it sounds dumb.
Oh, she's totally into it.
Absolutely. Except for, you know, the small problem of the lovely chainsaw lying in wait to finish a job and put me in the dirt.
That's fine.
Afraid that a couple bucks in tokens wouldn't go real far in paying for my funeral.
That says the person who didn't get shot.
You're supposed to be a gang leader. You can't handle the lovely chainsaw. I appreciate the offer and all, but honestly, if I wanted to come back, I'd come back, band or not. There's just bigger things at play than what I want now. But...
She raises her hand, shutting him down.
Done talking about this. We're done. Okay.
Wow.
One more chance before we have to go to the quick save, right?
Yeah. Damn, I honestly thought that would work, but she shut me down so fast I doubt she'd want to push me any harder. I'm gonna do a hard save. A slow save. Just in case.
After we're like on blast, but we have the quick loads in between.
Yes, I doubt you want me to push any harder. Wow, I was shocked that didn't work.
Can I just, like, it's not my first or second option. And it's not that I like this option, but fuck it, let's invoke the power of friendship. At this point...
It was the one option where I'm like, I swear to God, if it's another one of the generic...
But you know what?
Power of friendship.
Invoke the power of friendship is so Greenheart, and that's our thing.
It is very Greenheart.
Let's try it, and if not, we'll do the quick load.
It's so Greenheart, but
You're feeling it, aren't you? Like I am. Like not
no,
that
I'm not feeling it at all.
Not feeling it like
here's what it is.
It's not feeling it like we like it.
I've watched too many shows, too many animes where it's like
Naruto.
Friendship, believe it. And with friendship, you can do anything. And I'm like,
it's very Greenheart though, and that's our strongest stat. Maybe that's the way. If this fails, we gotta do the other stuff. But
it's the most. I'm not shitting on the writing. I promise. I'm shitting on a trope.
Yeah.
It's the trope that I hate.
But
friendship can conquer anything.
It definitely fits the character that we've built, though.
Ash, if we're friends harder enough, you can get us to 1 million subscribers.
Do it.
We have the power of friendship on our side.
Woo!
I have the power of God and anime on my side. Yeah!
But yeah, it's totally true. It fits the Greenheart. Maybe that's the answer.
It's something I've been paying close attention to as we swap back and forth like this. The ghost monsters. They're trying to be unreadable, just part of the background noise of the scene, but I can read them glide, especially as they're looking like they're holding back a lot of feelings.
Sue, do you think that without Deco, you'd be alone? What about them?
I just visited the 3 supremely buff dudes. One supremely... Oh, never mind. And a nervous-looking individual accompanied them.
I don't know where this is ending, but the start of this is the shit that I've been talking about. So maybe this will work?
I know.
I think you're forgetting the ghost monsters. They're more than a gang. They're your friends. They'll support you. Deco won't. he tries to burn you, I'll stand in front of the flames.
Except for that time you almost got shot. That was me.
But this is what happened with us. You got the power of friendship on your side. I feel like I'm doing a Captain Planet advert.
Captain Planet. I know. Don't you feel
With your
disgusting?
rings, like,
Don't you? It's
I'm
literally.
heart. What are you? Are you air?
Let our powers combine. I'm Kwame. I'm Earth.
Who's air? I don't remember. Someone's air, right?
It's fucking wind. It's not air. It's
Oh,
wind.
wind. I'm wind.
It's the girl from Russia, I think.
Wind. I can't do. Right.
Wind.
Wind.
Yes, that works. She might be from. She's from Europe somewhere. I don't know what part of Europe.
Whereas your father doesn't have a friend in the world and needs to rely on you.
We gotta find Joey Wheeler, which is funny because I think the guy was American and his name was Wheeler and he had fire. Joey Wheeler was a duelist from Yu-Gi-Oh! And he had this really terrible Brooklyn accent, right? But then Wheeler, he got the blonde hair too, right? And then he also was like fire. What? This is mattering of thugs and children? You think they can keep her out of jail? You think they can feed her or clothe her? Laughable.
What are gangs for?
I do that.
Yeah! Is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? Invoking the power of friendship!
I hate it. I also love that I made a Left at London reference. I do that.
I do that.
Happy Pride Month, everybody! It'll just never stop.
What's gonna be great is when we keep this going, but they come out the next month.
Yeah! It's in July. Happy Pride Month, everybody! And like, it's fucking August. Can we stop?
Like, it's fine right now, because we're still on
Yes.
June 1st, whenever this comes out.
Yes.
But eventually.
I don't care if it takes my whole allowance or I have to go get a real job. I'd help her out if you won't.
I'll take a bullet for her.
I do that.
Why? This isn't...
No, Sue, please, listen to me.
Of course it's down to him.
I've-
He's an actual person.
I've joined this team because I've had the hugest boner for you.
You can tell based
I
on
made it
his
worse.
weird rope belt.
I've made it worse. Yeah, because he's from Naruto. He's like Sasuke.
The worst. Okay.
But
gotcha.
but not quite Sasuke. Like he's evil.
So not the
but he's not
worst?
really evil.
Because Sasuke's the worst.
Yeah. He is.
He's just dumb.
Yeah.
Send hate mail about how much you love Sasuke under this video.
To be fair, I don't think you'll get a lot. I don't like speaking up. And your dad, he scares me.
It's because you have a shitty haircut.
Oof, now the hate mail's coming. But Lucky is right. We're your friends, and we'll be here for you, right? Fuck yeah! Ghost Monsters, ride or die! 20th century television sitcoms teaches that a group of self-chosen friends are the new family structure of America.
Golden Girls!
I just love how I just completely changed his voice. Just factual. 20th century television sitcoms teach us that a group of self-chosen friends are the new family structure of America, according to many critical studies.
Golden Girls!
So please don't feel you be alone. Listen, I know of someone who does like arcade spirits who would love that you just said that. So please,
It's the best sitcom.
don't feel you be alone. If you choose to side with Wecky, you won't be.
Side
Mostly
with
because
us.
where I-
Side with us. Side with us.
Mostly because I can identify with the red hair. I love you.
I think he just pissed his pants.
No, he just realized he's in love.
Oh.
Clyde's just embarrassed. And Clyde's just embarrassingly averting their eyes on the ground, jumping their feet.
Oh,
it's
that's
like
right. Clyde is they.
what?
I said, oh yeah, that's right. Clyde is they.
What?
Clyde's pronouns are they.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, was
Every time Clyde comes up, it's they or them pronouns.
oh.
And I always forget
Did you
about it.
conflate that with Becky and Ashley?
Possibly.
That might have been it. I was like, did they? Because I don't remember that.
We always come across Clyde when we're drunk, so it's hard to remember. But I'm pretty sure Clyde is always they pronouns.
Okay.
So
Clyde's just embarrassingly averting their eyes, shuffling their feet. It's like they really want to say something but can't find the courage within. Listen, if you got a boner for Sue, it's okay.
find your courage, Clyde.
Say it now.
Oh my gosh, you love her, don't you, Clyde? Da, so cute. You two are so cute. Please don't hold back on our account. You're among friends, huh?
Alright, I think we picked the right option just because Ashley showed up.
It's like she's here, like you did good.
She's the friend who's like, I ship it! And I'm like, but I like Sue.
So if Ashley shows up physically to be like, you did a good job, I ship it, I'm that person on the line.
I know you.
Number of times I've sent shit, you'd be like, look at this!
I know you are. Clyde looked shocked that Ashley just outed them, but eventually they shrug and smile warmly at Sue. Sue blushes in return. Turn that frown, not upside down,
Look
but...
how cute they would be. Look at them. They're like the same height.
That's the first thing? They look the same height.
No, okay, so I don't know how much that matters to them, but straight people I know, height's like a thing.
It's not.
Okay.
Literally the person who's like, I like girls who like have height. But no, it's not a thing for me. Like it's not like the end all be. It's not like, oh shit, you didn't meet my 5'7" height requirement. Get the fuck out.
Right.
No.
Well, because you're not weird. But I know a lot of straight people that are like, height is like this. And I'm
like when like the stupid Twitter thing that was going on for a while, or like if you were on Tinder and it's just like, listen, if you're not 6 foot or older, and if you're not a guy who's 6 feet or over, I'm not interested.
It's like
That's dumb.
I don't get it because I'm like,
No, I don't get it either, and I'm straight and I don't get it.
I mean, I was also the person that thought I was 5'7" for years, and I thought I was 5'5", and I mourned losing 2
I thought you were
inches.
5'6".
Yeah,
So to be fair,
I'm straight 5'5". I thought I was 5'7", so I mourned losing 2 inches that I apparently never had.
whatever.
But 5'5", I am the complete average for women.
Yes, that the 5'5".
I am just average.
5'5" is the actual average
And
of
now
women.
I have fun with that.
I only know that because I needed to figure out, like, okay, why do I like 5'7" and over? And I'm like, why is like height a thing?
Because it's just slightly
Right, it's
more
slightly
than the
over, but
average,
that's why I
yeah.
was like, well, then what is actually the average? It was 5'5", and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Because then I'm looking for someone who's above the
I've
average.
dated people shorter. I've dated people taller. Who cares?
I dated someone who was 5 at nothing.
Ooh, very small.
Yes, a whole foot short, a foot and an inch shorter than me.
I think the shortest I've ever dated was like 5'3" or 5'4". Tallest I've dated was like 6'2".
Yeah.
I don't enjoy 6'2" generally.
The height thing has to do with this, though. I will say there is an asterisk to the height. It's legs.
Oh, I like some tall legs.
Yes.
Yeah. that's
Tall
nice.
legs sort of thing. Because there's a possibility you can be 5'5" and have tall legs, and you can be 5'7" and have a long body.
I don't like. So some people over 6 feet are like douches about it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm tall, and I'm like, no interest.
They're
Someone
gonna play
who-
basketball
Someone
someday.
who is just like over 6 feet,
Yeah.
but they're just like, yeah, I'm over 6 feet. I'm like, cool.
I'm just barely over 6 feet. Say your line, by the way.
Heck. I love you too. I always have.
Gross.
Listen to their headphones.
Gross. Sue sweeps Clyde. Wow.
Oh, they're so cute.
That is not what I was expecting.
Oh.
Sue sweeps Clyde up in a giant bear hug and places a tender kiss on their cheek, causing the timid one to turn bright red.
So cute. Best friends are totem. I'm so happy to be above. Love conquers all.
Happy Pride Month, everybody! I will always attach the love wins or the love conquers all to that.
Because that was a huge hashtag
It
during
was.
Pride Month.
It was,
Yeah.
and that's why, like, and I think
That's
it's,
the thing.
I think it's super generic, but I'm like, I always attach it to it because at the time when that was a thing, and like it was a huge thing, I'm like, I have to attach it to this now.
And now it's in your head.
Yes, the gay is all in my head.
Dekonami can't deal with this
Actually,
queerness.
That's also the other thing. I feel bad whenever I say the gay because it's like I feel like I'm only specifically going after one thing, and I'm like, well, it's really a spectrum.
Well, it's how someone takes it.
Yes.
Like, I will joke about people like, oh, the gay and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like post that on Twitter because you never know how someone's gonna take it.
No.
But like among my friends and stuff, like we know what we mean there.
Like, when
it's not supposed to be exclusionary. It's this joking thing.
like, okay, so I'll give you a perfect example. Like, as a black person, I understand some things where someone isn't necessarily meaning harm by what they say, but they're ignoring a certain thing when they say it.
Yeah.
I feel that way whenever I say the gay because, sure, I'm kind of just like poking fun at straight culture, but I'm ignoring the fact that it's more than just, Pride is more than just gay, it's a celebration
It's a
of
whole
all
thing,
sexuality.
yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's all about like knowing your audience.
Yes.
Right? Like it's all about that.
Right.
Like, you just have to know who you're talking to and those things.
Which is why we'll always defend to your death. Your life? To the death.
And your rights.
And your rights. Your right to do whatever the fuck you want. Well, mostly whatever the fuck you want.
Your rights end at my nose.
Yes. Oh, this is ridiculous. Shut the fuck up. Nobody asked you.
This guy.
Sue, friendship is irrelevant. Suck dicks. What matters is power.
Welcome to Pride Month.
It's always my generic response to just like, fuck off.
After all these times,
Yeah, it's
being
like, all this
Pride
time-
Month, I'm like, is he serious?
And that's the thing, like, I don't mean that as like it's a specifically gay, just like, no, just,
I wish every month was Pride Month, so when you said that, I had the
you could just
Pride
use it all the time.
Month.
It's sorry, it's Pride year, and then it turns out Pride is...
instead of hot dogs. He's just talking about dicks, and I have nothing to say to that.
No. What matters is power, and your friends have none. Do you really want to trade a powerful ally for a weaker one? Fuck you.
How about the love between her and them?
Yeah.
That matters.
She clearly loves
Dad.
him. No, they. Excuse me. Get your pronouns
her
correct.
and them.
Yeah.
And I said dad.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Especially I hate to give into some silly cartoon notion of friendship conquering all. Well.
I love.
Spoken like a true rich girl who's worried about losing the connection.
I love Ash. I just like giving her a hard time because it's the best thing ever.
Well, I was gonna say it's because like you're giving me a hard time for shit I give you a hard time for. Do you?
You do. It's usually off camera though.
Yeah.
It's off camera.
I don't call you out on camera.
To be fair, on camera, I will give you shit all the time, and that's why I'm like...
Off camera, I wait to be like, so sir,
Yes.
you said this. You probably don't want to say that.
Correct, yes. And that's why I'm like, on camera, I have to say that.
Yeah.
Because off camera, they're gonna be like, that dude's an asshole.
Yeah.
But you're the asshole.
Ah!
99.97%, it's a callback.
I'm a ghost monster.
You might want to get a better name.
Ghost monsters for life.
Bruh, your name is as bad as when I was in 4th grade in a gang and my gang name was Cubone.
Oh my god, you told me about this.
It's just as bad and you're way older than I was. Fix your shit.
You got to read the line now.
No, she said most. Like, she...
No. The whole thing.
Ride or die. We are ghost monsters for life!
No, excuse me, it's for life. Too sweet. Too sweet. Beaming, Clyde squeezes Sue's hand tightly before Clyde gets a boner, steps back to join their friends.
Oh, so cute!
Absurd. simply upset. I might be.
Fuck
suddenly-
you! You're not even good. Like you're not even a vampire. Only a vampire can pull off your stupid cane and your stupid ring and your stupid suit.
I'm working.
You're too old to be a vampire. You have a fucking comb over. Look at his hair. That's a comb over. He's bald. He's talking about power. You don't have the power of the hair. She's got the power of the hair.
Before I could get in another word, Sue waves her hands interrupting me. Thank God.
Okay. He's bald. Okay, enough.
Man, this sucks.
I'm sick of all this talking. It's time for action. It's time for decisions. You've made your case, Dad. And so have you, Wecky. He wants to protect me and use me. It's patently obvious at this point. But maybe the cost of turning my back on him is too high.
Yeah, it's 0.03%.
Because all you have to do is take his cane away, and what does he do?
Yeah, he's old.
While Wecky wants me to throw it all away, just because it's the right thing to do. As for me, what do I want?
That's a very good question, and that's the most important thing of all.
You want them and their hoodie and orange hair.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
You get that, more of that, without your stupid cane daddy.
Cane Daddy is now a meme.
How do I want this to play out?
Excuse me, Sue, you're not the main character. Listen, I love you and everything, but learn your place.
Right?
This
Oh,
is
God!
the moment of truth. Did I convince Sue to abandon her father? Did we save arcade spirits, or was it all for nothing? Oh,
Dot.
we failed.
You know what?
What?
F you, Dad.
I knew you were best girl for a reason, and by best girl I mean you're the best looking. You had the best look. I love your look. Your look is great.
Yeah.
You're redeeming
We're
yourself.
all about the fuck youing of bad dads.
Yeah. Give
You're
him
at
the
Barcadium.
finger. Yeah, right here,
Dad.
right here, fucker, right here.
Steal his stupid cane.
I love how that's where you always go.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you heard me. Your poor f***ing excuse for a father and your so-called enemy really opened my eyes about that. Oh, don't get me wrong. You've got money and power. You could crush me like an ant, yeah? Yeah, and I don't think I care anymore. I'm tired of living in your shadow and under your thumb. I'm tired of living with you.
I'm gonna have so much fun visiting you in jail.
As of today, we're done. I'm cutting unhealthy like you from my life.
Yeah,
I
go
think
live
we
with
can
them.
do business. You want to save your arcade? I've got the evidence you need to stick Daddy Dearest behind bars for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Every
Put him
dirty
behind
deal
bars.
I've ever helped him carry out. And believe you me, that's a lot of extremely filthy deeds.
Yeah.
Dirty deeds! She's Dean Ambrose. She's Dina Ambrose.
You can't do this.
She's Joanna Moxley.
Deco, this is what happens when you don't treat your offspring well, but you put them in illegal situations. They fight back, and they have all the evidence on you.
She's, Joan Jett. Yeah, let me tell you a bad reputation. I can't
First
do a
off,
Joan.
how dare you?
I can't do a
Do
Joan
not
Jett.
as the
I forbid it.
impression.
I can't.
You
Second
are my
off,
daughter, and
she does not have Joan Chet's cheekbones.
What is your obsession with cheekbones?
if
I
I
don't
go
even
down,
have
you're coming
You
with
an
do.
obsession with cheekbones.
You do.
Joan Chet's cheekbones are like
It's your two favorite things: cheekbones and then also collarbone.
no.
They're your two favorite. Listen,
No,
you listen. Everyone, go back and look at,
It's
especially.
it's sternum, not collarbones.
See,
It's sternum, not collarbone.
exposed.
Sternum.
Really? think I can spin this entire mess as your fault.
Yeah, you can, girl.
I'd like to see you try, you ignorant brat.
No snap.
You're a career criminal, incorrigible to the end. What possible proof could you offer up of your
Fingers
innocence?
Listen, as a straight male, the snap goes. Okay? Actually, no, it's supposed to go like in a Z formation. Yeah, jeez. Yeah, how about you get gayer?
Surprise, I'm not good at the gay snap.
Sue snaps her fingers and points to my phone.
Oh, Iris, would you kindly?
Oh yeah, she did.
She remembers
know
the
that we had a-
ammunition she has.
Also, good reference to
It's like I said, she has in her back pocket.
that. But is it Bioshock the shitty Ayn Rand philosophy game?
I think it is.
Comments on how that pissed you off.
As someone who has
Here.
never read Ayn Rand, I don't know, but I
Ayn
imagine.
Rand. Ayn Rand.
I know her philosophy, but I've never read the book.
The only book in my entire life that I've thrown across the room. And I've read Twilight.
She read Twilight.
Sure thing, Miss Sue.
And for my speaker, a perfect audio recording of Deco's earlier self-incriminating
Iris
words.
had her
I'm the only thing standing between her and numerous jail sentences. My power, my money, my presence.
on Facebook.
But I understand and support her. I appreciate her nefarious talents and nurture them.
Yeah.
Oh!
Go to jail, you
Know
dickbag.
that I made her. And I can unmake her at a moment's notice.
Yeah, instead of sending people who are like non-violent and don't actually do criminal things,
feel like
the rich asshole finally
If
goes to
someone
jail
has
for
a
once.
position of power and you say unmake, you might be talking about that position of power.
Yeah.
She is not in a powerful position, so
No.
unmake means her death.
Could you imagine if more often this happened? It'd be a happier time.
This moment right now feels like I'm in an episode of Leverage, and you need to fucking watch that show because it's the best ever.
I was like, what's that? I just nodded. I was like, what is that?
Leverage, the heroes are anti-heroes.
I would
You
have.
have the mastermind,
Mm-hmm.
the hitter,
Mm-hmm.
the tech guy,
Uh-huh.
the girl who can get into like difficult situations.
You said
kinda deal.
anti-hero. You don't have to sell me anymore than
And
that.
the worst actress in the world who can only act when she's grifting.
Oh, that's interesting.
They are all bad guys who have come together to do good deeds by fucking with actual bad people, but the law is after them.
There's a reason why I gravitated towards people like Joker and Poison Ivy.
Mm-hmm.
There is a reason why.
5 seasons
Mhm.
to watch, and they had to tone down the real world because the TV studio was like, CEOs aren't that bad.
No, they are.
And they were like, alright. All the shit that they toned down, it's what's in the news now.
It's why I root for. It's not just like independence in general. I root for every single like small YouTube person, and I want them to fucking flourish because
Right?
they're not. There's nothing above them to stop them.
Yeah.
There isn't. The only thing that can
Yes.
really stop someone on YouTube is YouTube themselves, in which they
It's a
will.
pretty big barrier.
They will make every attempt to do it, but I fucking root them on because
yeah.
you know what's gonna happen if YouTube tries to stop them. Their following is gonna be right there behind them to support them.
Golly, that sure smells like corruption of a minor and blackmail to me.
Are you under 18? What?
Well, I take back a lot of things.
And once I do my hair in pigtails and offer a jury big puppy dog eyes, oh, my mean old dad forced me into a life of crime. Well, what do you think happens next?
I mean, I would do.
I love the
I would do the same as a minor.
Yes.
So I don't falter on that.
I love the manipulation, but also, how old are you?
I would totally do that manipulation. Oh, but we didn't know she was that underage.
Oh, I'm totally on board with everything except the how old are you?
16 or 17, I'm guessing.
No, that's impossible. You said you blocked all record. No, that's not what she
No.
said. That's not what she said. try.
Even if she was going along with what you had because you had money, she is a cyber hacker according to all this
That's
shit.
not what she. No. That's not what she. As a semantics person, that's not what she said. I said I couldn't block Iris from functioning, just block her from uploading her recordings anywhere.
Right, this instance. I was going like historically.
I mean, but no, historically they could have. But in this particular instance.
Yeah, there was that.
Yes.
But like, historically, she's going to know more than him, and if she has half a brain, she would have been saving this shit
Yes.
for just in case.
Right. I don't think she did. She was still listening this whole time.
You know I had to remove the data block now, Clyde.
Woo! Facebook Live this bitch! Yeah!
And a stupid cane.
Already done. I've also uploaded a press kit based on our Dekonami archives to 5 major newspapers, 11 websites, ESPN trademark, Esports Center, and HGTV.
Oh, HGTV is the big hitter there.
Trademark. Yeah. Gotta get that home and
Gardening.
TV.
Actually, when I've house sat,
All right.
cause I don't have cable. I don't know what the fuck to watch early morning.
You watch sports.
At least 4 years ago, HGTV had a great morning talk show.
Or you watch Wheel of Fortune. Jeopardy.
I don't watch that. How old do you think I am? I don't watch that shit.
You're
I watch
540
Hallmark movies.
years old.
I watched that HGTV morning talk show. I watched The Good Witch. I watched Golden Girls. I don't watch Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune. How dare you?
You would do great on that show because you're 690 years old.
That's not the point. He has a weird mustache.
69-0. I figured the two guys from Arcade Flippers might be interested. I really like that show. You learned something about your.
I hate this.
I wanted to say boyfriend, but I don't know if that's the right thing to say.
What?
About Clyde. Because I was like,
Oh.
Sue,
No,
you learned something about your. And I almost said
No,
they friend, but I don't know if they friend is
Uh,
offensive or not either. I'm like, what do I
I've
actually?
seen a lot of working around like phrasing there.
Yeah.
So
So I don't know what this. Your partner.
partner's always
And
cool.
even that feels.
Partner feels like a long-term thing, but partner, like, you can't go wrong with partner.
You can't go wrong.
I've heard a lot of like cutesy ways around it.
So you can't go wrong with partner, but as a straight person, who is aware of this, I feel shitty saying partner because partner always felt like the thing that you said about gay couples to say that they aren't married.
What was
Because
it?
it was always recognized as like a union. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't. That's why I'm cautious. I'm like,
on One Day at a Time, season
Uh-huh.
2, so the lesbian daughter is dating a non-binary person, and so it started out as that's my girlfriend because she was a lesbian,
yes.
but eventually she's like trying to be more considerate of that, and so she's going through kind of punny names throughout the second season to figure out like what works, right?
Okay,
they're both
I get
in high
why,
school.
but also.
Yeah, so it's like they're both in high school, so like partner is a bit like much when you're in high school and like trying to figure out, but without being like, I'm lesbian,
The
kinda
game has
deal.
been companion. That's what it is.
Yeah, but I think they figured out, so the lesbian daughter's non-binary significant other
Yeah.
is called Sid. They came up with significant other.
Gross. No, get that away from me.
They're big nerds, so it works.
It's gross. With that said, old Sue turns a smug, satisfied smile turns her doomed father.
Welcome to the Ides of March, Dad.
First of all, it's
And
June.
then you stab him. You have to stab him.
I was gonna
if
say
you're
it's
do
June
that
1st, not
reference.
March 15th.
You want to
have
get me in
stab.
trouble too? You feel free.
Mm-hmm.
At worst, I'll do a year or two.
And he's gotta go, et tu, Sute?
A year or two in juvie? What are you, 15 or 16? Bro,
I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore.
You're way too young. You
Her
fit
desi-
Clyde.
It's amazing. Her design gives me a 20s vibe.
But Clyde, super young.
Gives me
now
a
I'm thinking
gives me
they're
like a
age
15,
appropriate.
16 vibe.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm confused.
But you You're gonna bleed out on the floor by the time I'm through.
I can't imagine ever saying that to a parental figure.
No,
but I'm here with you,
I'm
Sue.
nodding.
Yeah.
Say your
Blinky,
line.
Blinky, the blades.
Yeah, boss.
Show my father the door. Gently. Don't leave any marks, at least.
No! No! This is completely unacceptable. I am your father.
I
I
Alright,
don't
Darth.
know me. I am the arcade business.
Bruh.
text Blackjack. Inky and Blinky easily restrained Deco by the arms, but I just can't let him go without having my 2 cents. And by 2 cents, I mean 2 fingers.
Oh.
Easy there. That's my gimmick.
It's a shame it had to come to this, but goodbye. It's nothing personal, Mr. Nami. Just business. Hi, arcade business. I'm Dad. Game over, Deco. You lose.
Damn it.
Okay, I know what I want. What do you want?
Damn it. I
have an argument for what I want, though.
I really wanted game over, Deco, you lose, but then hi arcade business, I'm Dad.
Is that what you want?
It won me over. I laughed.
The guy who has been complaining about puns?
I laughed. I laughed. It made me laugh. I smiled, and I can't. Hi arcade business, I'm Dad. Just imagine this serious moment, just ruined by hi arcade business, I'm Dad.
All this time him shitting on puns.
I'm
and,
your
like,
daddy.
stupid humor.
I'm your dad. No, I
No!
don't. No,
How
this is
dare you say daddy when I'm the daddy of anything here?
okay. That's fine. You ain't the daddy of me. But the I'm Dad. Fine. You can be daddy of the show, whatever. But I'm Dad. It's funny.
So
I'm not opposed to stupid humor. I'm opposed to puns.
So what
Stupid humor will get me every time.
Okay, so I understand where you like
Most
that
of the
now.
time, yes.
I mean, I don't know why it hit you, but I understand now that you like it did hit you.
Okay.
What I would like is it's nothing personal, Mr. Nami, just business, because that was his thing towards us. So to turn it around, that's my kind of petty revenge.
Heads or tails? I'm fighting for this one.
Heads.
Heads. We'll call them the air. You ready?
Well, I'm heads. I want heads.
Okay. No, I gotta flip that again. That was like the most uneventful flip ever because it didn't even go. There we go. Oh shit.
Landed on tails on my legs, so you get your stupid dad joke.
Yeah!
Hi, arcade business. I'm Dad.
You're damn right you have to say it.
Did you seriously just dad joke my dad?
Yep, if we can't be together, I'm gonna dad joke the shit out of your dad.
Damn right I did. I got a bullet to my fucking leg.
Sweet, yeah! It's the best.
You impudent, insignificant little...
Yeah, how about you munch
We
on that?
have a bullet. Maybe it got taken out, but our leg got shot.
We got
bruh.
shot. How about you munch on that dad joke while you're in jail?
Are you still here?
Not for long.
Get
I have
to
a bullet.
it, Blinky
I can
and
still fight this.
whichever other one
I
you're
can
Inky.
still...
Now
You guys have muscles. Get him out. He's on a cane.
Yeah, she like,
I'm on a cane.
Yeah.
It doesn't take 2 big dudes to get me out of a room.
yeah, you're the muscle of the group. She clearly was interested in the dude that doesn't have muscles.
Use your muscles. Get the guy out.
And the ghost monsters remove Deco from our sights. Instantly, the entire atmosphere of the place changes, as if a great weight was lifted. I couldn't be more relieved, and I relaxed into a sigh. All right, you did it. We got it. Your predictive sigh, Ash. Hole.
But then you said it. I was like, oh, I should do it again.
What?
Oh, you guys are so cute. You're like the same. Okay. Not
You're
gonna
like the
lie.
same thing?
Height.
Oh. Yeah, that's your thing.
Not gonna lie. The next few days will be interesting to say the least.
I think you better stay at my place. My parents don't mind at all.
Stay at their place. Stay
See,
at their place.
That-
Stay
that-
at their
And
place.
that face is like, yes, hit my face.
With no blush. Stay at their place. It'll be great. Yeah, I'm gonna need to hide out until the heat's off. Maybe practice batting my eyelashes at a weak-willed jury box full of concerned parents too. Use their parents to bat your eyelashes at, and just stay at their place. They probably have a cool hoodie for you to sleep in or something. It probably also has a ghost on it.
Sue blinks in astonishment.
I'm trying to make this a thing.
It is a thing.
Right, Wacky, you're still here because you're still on your crutches.
Yeah, I guess I'm not interested anymore since you found someone.
Ashley's just like, da, 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 da.
Yep.
I knew you were special. Knew it from day one.
Clearly not. You're with Clyde.
Whoa. If the heat ever cools off and we make amends with the lovely chainsaw, I might pop by your arcade, play some games, and not stir up any trouble.
I'll keep my promise. The public will know Deco hired a gang to go after you. That should exonerate your arcade as a victim of his shady dealings.
Yeah.
We square?
No, we're triangle.
We square.
Circle, I'm X.
We
PlayStation 4.
We square. Thank you for everything you've done. Yep, we're also triangle and circle. How the fuck you put down your headphones at that shitty thing when the
text blackjack
when the last shitty thing you were like, this is what I want. This is the best answer ever.
I'm predicted text blackjack. It's been nice knowing you all. I'm just gonna go and take a nap.
The nice thing about predictive text blackjack is I get to choose whatever I want because he left.
That's fine. I don't care. Are you kidding me?
You wronged me, but I can let it go. You're a terrible person, but whatever.
You're a terrible person, but whatever.
Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you. I know this wasn't easy for you, giving up so much. I appreciate what you've done for my arcade.
Listen, at that point, if you don't believe that I can predict...
Believe it! Ha!
If you don't believe that I can actually do... It's an actual skill I've been equipped with at this point, that should be it. I predicted that the game would have a choice that was a PlayStation 4 option. A PlayStation option. So are we square? No, we're circle or triangle. And literally, it's right there.
Hate to say this, but you might have been the quirky pun person this whole time.
I missed you completely. Did you read your line?
Yep.
I owed you, honestly. I may still owe you for that matter.
Oh, you're damn right you do.
Yeah, we have a bullet in our leg
gosh,
still.
I
I'm
can't
sticking it.
believe it! You did it! You actually did it!
Kiss us!
It's gonna happen.
Kiss us! Ashley, you helped too. We did it. Together.
We didn't we?
Yeah! Kiss.
You didn't do...
Kiss me.
You know, we make a pretty perfect team, you and I. Me and you.
We do.
And now that the evil hath been vanquished, a new calm will spread across the arcade lands.
I
Arcades
love that
everywhere will
language.
thrive, and the people will prosper.
Oh, her language, yes. Oh my god. Talk like that to me every night.
It's the language of her people. Back in the 1560s.
We can finally live happily ever after.
Psych!
I'd like that.
Kiss me right now! Give me the I'm losing my cane. Kiss me.
The next few days pass by in a blur. You don't get kisses. Sorry. That morning, we had press crowding around the doors of the arcade, reading open. Sue's care package of bad news that went up the wire caught their attention.
Masquerade! Masquerade!
Masquertive.
Masquerade! I thought, sure. Wait, can't go that far. That's Ashley. Is it true that Dekonami organized a gang hit in your arcade? How do you respond to allegations that Technonami is involved in an international counterfeit plush doll prize ring?
I like that all the people sound like they're in a rush to go somewhere and they gotta hurry up and get this answer. What is your relationship with the ghost monsters? Have you heard any of the allegations of child abuse? Gross. Have you seen Mr. Fame's article talking about the incident praising your professionalism? I gave so many interviews that day that I lost my voice, literally.
Ashley can help with that.
Fortunately, Ashley was on hand. Ashley was on hand to keep me hydrated.
Predictive text as close as you can be.
Listen, how about you get your own gimmick? I like how you shit on me for mine, and then you're like, ah! Fortunately, Ashley was on hand to keep me hydrated and encourage me onward. I would love to see a fall.
H2.
Everyone loved to see a fallen family entertainment icon. It made them feel self-righteous, and Dekonami was now square in the crosshairs. It didn't matter if the official police response was a generic, we were still investigating these claims. The court of public opinion had decided.
It's all over Twitter.
Deko's prowess was doomed. The final crushing blow came at a press conference 3 days later.
These obvious falsehoods
Lies.
generated by jealous business rivals and lying children merely go to show how the powerful are routinely targeted for harassment.
Oh no!
Look at your stupid rose that you're pointing at for your pocket.
Woe is me, I'm rich argument.
And I don't even have a mustache, but I have a stupid chin here.
Yeah.
Furthermore...
Holy shit.
What? No! Unhand me immediately! You... I'm innocent in these matters! Innocent!
It really was a comb over.
Yeah, of course. You saw the way his hair was combed over.
I shouldn't expect to see such an obvious...
Oh, I see. And we never saw him again. Seriously, after the arrest, he just up and vanished from the public eye. It's honestly a bit creepy. I was at least expecting a trial or something.
He told me that if I didn't commit all those crimes, he'd take away my food.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough.
I like the best collateral she had was he'd take away my food. Which would
fair
work.
enough.
I never wanted to be a hacker.
Bullshit.
I just like computers.
Yeah.
I wanted to get a computer degree and get a normal job like anyone else.
Fair enough, when that's your dad.
Mm-hmm.
Use what you got.
Largely a line of
Hokum?
I've never heard that term before.
It looks familiar, but I can't remember I heard it.
Largely a line of hokum, but it was good to see Sue break away from Deko's influence all the same. Who knows, maybe Sue's ready to turn over a new leaf and go straight after all. No, I mean...
I think Sue's a bit queer.
Yeah, I was like, that's why I was like, well, wait, no, not quite.
I mean, look at that haircut. That is the queer haircut. I say that as someone who has an undercut.
She does, actually.
I do.
You can't see it, but she does.
It's in the back.
Party on top, business in the back.
I didn't want a full mullet. I did the opposite.
So she did the reverse mullet.
Mm-hmm.
The not mullet. Deko's Palace Board of Directors unanimously voted to eject him, given he just vanished into the guts of the justice system.
So we just have the rest of them to kill. I mean, what?
Oh, the Arcade Empire. That's Arcade Spirits, too. Oh, the Arcade Empire he established is still out there. It's still powerful, still tacky as hell. It's still a menace to small arcades like ours. But without his guiding vision, it's largely treading water. And who knows, maybe one day the traditional arcades will overtake what he left behind.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. As for Arcade Spirits...
You sounded like a wrestler. I can't do the Macho Man. Oh, yeah.
You can. I did. I'm sorry. I buried you and I didn't mean to. Mixing booze with hot people, then fighting action is a tricky balancing act, to be sure. We had a few scrapes and bruises with the law.
To be sure.
But that only bolstered our mystique in the gaming underground as the place to go for intensive, competitive gaming action. Queen Bee and Teo were in heaven, of course. It's exactly the party place they always hoped for.
You know, Matt, Having conquered both donuts with books and booze with tokens, maybe it's time to expand to new horizons.
With a baby for them, not like what we want, but it's time for a baby. It's a baby.
They're gonna combine donuts and booze in games.
Yeah.
Donut booze game.
I think it's
Slides
baby
with
time.
wineries, mini golf with margaritas, bingo with brewskis.
No, it's a baby.
No.
It's baby time.
Maybe. No.
Yeah, it's a baby.
Actually,
It's time for a baby!
The sky's the limit when it comes to inadvisably mixing leisurely liaisons with various vices.
Never mind, you guys cannot have a baby with that horrible wording.
because it's all about alliteration.
Yeah. You can't have babies when you're into alliteration.
No, but I'm with Ben though.
No, I'm more for that, but it just felt like it was time for them to have a baby.
Nope.
Hang gliding with hangovers.
Good lord, no.
Fuck no. That's actually the worst idea.
On second thought, I think we just found the limit.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
But the arcade in the end is less important than the people who call it home.
Do we have a moment with everyone and then we're trying to use scissors badly.
Yes. And Ashley's like, you're doing your best.
Aww.
I honestly didn't expect how arcade spirits exploded in popularity after we took down Deco. And we took Deco down with the newfound fame. And would be proud of us because we're drinking during this. With the
Is that
newfound.
what she does when she plays?
Are you kidding me? You should go to one of her streams. She drinks all the fucking time.
I can only watch Twitch on my iPad, and I don't get my iPad.
Get a better iPad.
Well, I used to be able to watch on my TV.
You took
but...
that way too literally. I was like, get a better iPad. You should have laughed and we should have moved on. And you're like, well.
Oh no, this is like a whole thing because I'm pissed at TVs.
Yes.
I have a rant there, but I won't. Continue.
With the newfound fame came people loving everything about the arcade, including Ash's mascot.
Because it's the best, because she's the best.
Kids and adults alike adored them. We ended up making plushies, posters, action figures, t-shirts, everything of the mascot, and people gobbled it right up. Half of profits are from merch alone.
Don't say gobble. I think of gobbledygooker.
Watching Ashley to watch people love those creations filled with such excitement that we started working on a secondary mascot to debut at Arcade Spirits next month.
Gobbledygooker Jr.?
Next girlfriend.
We would never do that to Ashley. How dare you?
You are a romantic at heart, aren't you?
Yeah?
I am too.
I'm a romantic. What do you want from her?
I am too, but the difference is that I'm jaded and you're not. Complete with backstory.
This is going to be the best costume I've ever made.
Because we're going to wear it? Because we're going to wear it? Is that why it's the best? Because we're going to wear it? I just did it all believing in yourself and your talents. I'm so proud of you.
And I'm so proud of you that you offered to wear it at the grand reveal. You're going to look cute as a button in this.
We're gonna with you crafting it, I would expect nothing less.
Just think, after we debut this new arcade hero, we will be an unstoppable duo. People will demand all sorts of new swag for these characters. Maybe they'll even make an anime about it.
We're probably in America, they're not gonna make an anime. But I'm totally here for Unstoppable Duo. Regardless, I'm sure people will love it as much as I love you. Bruh, that's smooth. Now hand me those buttons and hot glue gun. You've got a costume to complete.
Iris explained to me that irises being adapted software eventually become more and more like their users. It seems my empathy has rubbed off on Iris. With my influence, she's grown quite a bit.
I hope that one day, humans will see us as friends and allies. All I've ever wanted was to embrace kindness and understanding. And thanks to you, I've learned so much.
Probably because we went through like some shit, so you probably did learn a lot from us. Yeah, that's fair.
Gavin stood watch over our dream, protecting it for many years to come.
He's protecting it with the pecs, yes.
As our business manager, he took advantage of the fall of Deco's palace to make Arcade Spirits the hottest new arcade destination on the block.
Woo!
But most importantly, he never lost sight of the real goal.
Money.
I'll protect your dream to the very end. Ensure you can always make the arcade you've always wanted.
Oh.
See, you thought, but you thought wrong.
I mean, he's gonna use money to do that, but...
I mean, motherfucker wants to make sure, like, he's good.
I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm saying that's his strong suit.
It is, yes. You can count on me as friend and ally in every battle to come.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me a part of this.
Yeah.
I think they were supposed to be there.
Button up your whole vest. Looks weird when it's not all the way done.
Percy only had 2 years left to live.
Let's enjoy the 2 years.
But with the success of Arcade Spirits and with the encouragement of all of his friends, he decided that wouldn't be enough.
Get your high score, Percy.
My mind's made up. I'm going to seek more treatment. I don't want to stand. I don't want to say goodbye to you all.
You got the money for the
He's lived
special
many years to come thanks to a renewed push to take care of his condition. Happy years spent with all of us. As for Moopy, well, with all the time in the world, he took his time, paced himself, and eventually beat the score.
Woo!
Although I'm honestly not sure what to do with the rest of my life. Suppose we'll have to see when we see him.
Awesome.
When the 4 heavenly kings invited her to live and play at their team house, Queen Bee instantly said yes.
We never saw her again.
And she's gone. She's in Japan.
Kid, I'm sad to leave you, but I'm not gone for forever. This is my true home. You're my family. I'm going to come back and visit. And often.
And as she did, she stops by as much as her schedule allows and even brings her some of other big names at the arcade.
Yay!
We always live stream her matches on the big screen, cheering for her all the while.
Yeah! This win is dedicated to Wecky and everyone else at Arcade Spirits. I couldn't have done it without those amazing friends of mine.
We always keep Fists of Discomfort warm and ready for her next visit.
Okay.
Through the good times and the bad, Juniper stuck by me, my BFF for life.
I'm really proud of you, you know? You pulled yourself out of the tailspin your life was in. You went for it, you did it, you made it happen. I'm lucky I got to be even a small part of that. A large part of that, I'd say. I wouldn't be here now if not for you. Hey, I'll take credit if you want me to. Just call me Juniper the Life Coach. You know, I'll be in your corner until you're dead. Probably later rather than sooner, though.
I have a bullet in my leg.
Oh god, I was like, Naomi died!
I did, that's what I thought too. Eventually Naomi chose to leave Arcade Spirits. That's interesting. She was looking for her dream, but we couldn't quite provide it. We'd never really been close, so I can't say I'm surprised.
Ooh, I'm curious how that changes.
We're gonna lose Naomi and,
Teo?
Teo.
I'm okay with losing Teo. This time.
What a terrible person. But she's doing well. She founded an online community of arcade repair enthusiasts, a way to join the crowd on her own terms. But I'm glad that they're like people who are like, hey,
there's always something for someone,
yeah.
right? Like...
Teo kept the Showtime stage scene alive here at Arcade Spirits until he got offered a job as a regional community manager. That's actually kind of
so
awesome.
We're knowing more about Teo here and being like, yeah, you should leave.
Naomi
is like, okay, bye.
I've had friends who we did YouTube together and then they got a job somewhere. And they did. My good friends.
They did the Naomi versus the Teo?
No, well, here's the thing. So one of my good friends, we have done sports YouTube for forever. Moonlight Swami. He is now down there at EA, and we still talk to this day. We're still cool. We're still friends. I wish he was still making YouTube shit. Of course, yeah, but
yeah, dude's
living his life. He's living the dream. He's younger than I am, and fucking down there at EA with a good fucking job. I'm happy for that dude. Teo put his crewmate D in charge here as he set off traveling and organizing dance tournaments around the world. I imagine this changes depending on our relationship with people.
Oh yeah, it's gotta be, right?
He's doing what he loves, connecting with all sorts of people. I guess he just never connected enough to stay with anyone to stay around.
It's gotta be like your worst couple leave or, whatever.
It's a nice way for the game to say, hey, they're still happy. But if you wanted to,
they might be around if things were
they're not
different.
slapping you in the face for this.
Yeah, I like it.
Whenever we stop by again, hop on our stage and show us his moves.
I want one more big Ashley thing.
Love and friendship in the time of pixels and quarters. Finally, I'm home. Arcade spirits. Thank you, arcade spirits. My spirit is restored, and my future is bright. At last, I can say...
I'm truly happy. I'm at peace. I'm having a ball. I'm moving on up. I don't give a shit that it makes sense for our shit. I'm truly happy.
Moving on up to the side. I can't do dude, are you kidding me? The fucking voice that did that is way higher than
Oh yeah.
That's a register I can't
But
do.
like with the music and everything, like I'm just feeling truly happy right now.
But we finally got a piece of the pie though.
Yeah, I'm just happy.
No, of course I'm gonna pick him truly happy. You asshole. What else did you think I was gonna pick? I'm happy. I'm finally truly happy with who I am and where I am. I fought hard for this and won it at a great effort. I just needed to get the reference in, that's all. But happiness is my reward for this day and every day to come.
Can we kiss Ashley? Is that are we
No,
done?
you get to enjoy
Where's the
credits.
Like I'm cool with credits.
Spirits, we
Because we had great times with Ashley.
Finished our game together. It was
Written
over 50
by
episodes, but we
Stefan-
fucking did it. Yeah.
Written by Stefan and Anna
Stefan Gagne and
Schumann. I think I got that part.
you skipped her first name.
Oh, because I was saying it's either Anne or I.
I'm gonna go Anne Schumann. Listen,
Stephanie Schiff.
the next time I drop by.
Ogie Banks. Price Johnson. Amber Lee.
Oh, this will answer your question.
Chaudhry,
Yes.
Christopher Escalante.
Escalante.
Okay.
Mark
Meir. Danielle McCrae.
That works.
Lily Pichu. Trisha Briot. Stephanie Bruno. Akash Thacker. Graham Stark. Jacob Burgess.
Graham Stark is a fucking awesome name, by the
Right?
way.
Winterfell. That sounds a bit fake, sir. Or ma'am.
It's the username.
Character Molly Namek, Taylor Rose, Greg Merles, Justin Baldwin, Sarah Holstein, Jacob Burgess, Mark Straight, Catriel Page, Catherine Buick,
Damn it.
Nathan Withrow, Jen Gagne. Is that a family
Listen,
connection?
video wall album imagery by Alice Knows Karate, okay? And it wasn't possible without all of you Patreon
Special
backers.
thanks, our visual novels. That's nice.
Yeah, get on
Just
Reddit now.
Don't, but maybe do, depending on.
They are literally
feelings.
giving thanks to these people, and you're like, don't get on Reddit.
Well, it's that thing. Some people like Reddit, some people.
I
I'd say
understand.
too.
From and a very special thanks to Stump Gaming, who she does streaming with, and the Stump family. I love all you beautiful people.
And
beautiful.
Prince Coffee.
You know
what?
Thanks to the bottom of our hearts.
I don't know Prince Coffee, but I like coffee in the morning. I must have at least 2 cups. At least 2 cups.
So now you have to
be
make her.
human.
So now you have to make her princess coffee, and then you two can rule over the coffee kingdom.
If I'm important enough, make me princess coffee.
Once the queen dies.
Oh,
That's how that works. Excuse me, it's a monarchy.
it's true.
Don't you?
Any like.
The following trademarks are owned by their respective owners.
I
which
fucking love this game.
it was a great game.
Don't you? Like.
I would say visual novels that I have played on this channel. I have not finished Valhalla yet, so I can't say this yet. In terms of like, because I feel bad, but WWE and Billy Gunn. Yeah, you. No.
Billy Gunn. This game
In terms of
reignited my love for visual novels.
in terms of visual novels that I've actually finished, and even ones that I've played,
Fuck, where did I miss the Maze Runner reference? Maybe we missed it.
we probably did, yeah. And Super Arcade Spirits 2 Turbo. Oh, I get it. It's
Yeah.
it's a street
Yeah, it's a street fighter thing.
fighter.
I'm gonna.
But
now that we've done one playthrough, I'll probably buy this tomorrow so I can 100% on my
Listen,
own. 'Cause
stop.
I doubt we're gonna
listen.
100% it
Stop your
here.
fucking lying. You're gonna buy it tomorrow. You know you will.
I am. I'm gonna buy this tomorrow.
You're like, I'm like, listen.
I'm buying this tomorrow.
Stop.
I didn't want to buy it because I wouldn't be able to stop myself. Now that we have finished a playthrough, I can buy it and just be like, blah, 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 blah.
She's finally gonna go after Teo, the man of her dreams.
And Gavin and Percy and Queen Bee.
Yeah, no, I would say in terms of not even just finished as visual novels that I played, this has probably been and maybe people won't feel that I have the same emotion as it that I had for Valhalla, but thus far this is probably, like, I think I look back at all the visual novels that I played and the visual novels I played on this channel, just overall, this has probably been my favorite. This has been it.
God, it's hard because a lot of my visual novels, like, they're so different, it's hard to kind of, like, compare them.
Right.
Emotionally,
This is a ride. It was a ride. And
emotionally and, like, various experiences, this is my number 3, and that is not a bad place to be.
And I do want to say this.
I think I play more visual novels.
And I want to say this in defense of visual novels. I know that I have in the past. There's only one visual novel in general that I've kind of been like, just no. Mm-hmm. And it was Queen of Thieves. That was
oh god, that was terrible.
That was a big no for me.
Yeah.
For people that feel that visual novels aren't worth the price of admission or the price to actually pay for them because they're just like, it's just a novel. It's no different than, someone writing a book. You write a book, you still pay for the book at the end of the day. And even then, Arcade Spirits is providing you with different options, different ways. It is still a game in so many ways.
It's very different from the norm.
It is very different from the norm.
And you have good music, you have
great music.
art,
There's so many things. I was gonna get to it. Yeah. There's so many things that go into this. The voice actors who are getting paid for this. The soundtrack that goes into getting involved with this. There's so many elements of this that goes into the visual novel, to the production of this getting made, that I think it is not only stupid but also just kind of like.
When you add all of them up, how do you not give money to it?
Yes.
Like, I said this is my number 3. When I add up all of the components that go into a game...
Yeah.
If you add in all that shit... It's because I'm not a math person. If you add in all that shit, this would be my number 1.
There's a lot of things that went into this.
Because they knocked it out of the park for everything. My number 1 is Amnesia Memories because it introduced me to visual novels.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's going to be hard to knock off.
Like, I'm not going to lie. People got spoiled by the fact that Doki Doki was a free game.
Yes.
What's your obsession with by that?
You have
Doki Doki should not have been a free game.
You have a visual novel that takes at least 5 hours to get through.
Mm-hmm.
There is so much writing. I've never written a game, but looking at visual novels,
just looking at it from a novel standpoint,
much writing involved, and people can't be bothered to pay like $2 for that.
And we haven't covered all of it. We haven't. We did
ridiculous.
we did one playthrough, and there's still so many things we're missing. So many things, and so many different ways, so many different stories we still haven't uncovered yet.
I think that's the problem. Like, visual novels, there's this like weird thing that because
it's a stigma.
Because it's like words and art, it doesn't take as much time.
It's not
as much.
They immediately dismiss it because they feel like it's not a game, but like.
It is.
The word game, there's so many different ways to, first of all, interpret what a game is. And second of all, even if it isn't your definition of like, oh, I'm not controlling anything, I'm not playing a game, there's still money and effort involved in all of this and all of what they did.
The moment a visual novel is not written well, it's going viral because everyone's downloading it for free and mocking it.
Mm-hmm. It's The bad visual novel is the equivalent of that fan fiction that my Immortal.
Yeah.
You remember that back in like
Yeah.
the mid 2000s? Everyone just loved reading it and shitting on it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's easy to shit on something. It's very easy to shit on
So
something.
easy to shit on things.
But when someone actually produces a
Like,
great,
It's like I'm a writer.
Mhm.
I don't know how to write. Like, okay, I understand the steps, in theory,
yeah,
to write a visual novel.
I haven't written one either.
Can
but
I write Arcade Spirits? No, I'm not there yet. I don't know all the shit.
Maybe
Therefore,
not.
I
Well,
want to pay you.
Yeah.
Because you can do something that I cannot.
But even if you can't,
And I enjoy it.
and I'll give you some credit here. I think you could write the script for something like this. I don't know if it would translate as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The
translation is there.
Know
but
the
even
translation.
But even if you couldn't do that, that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't appreciate what they're doing.
Yeah.
And what they've done. And I thought Arcade
It's like
Spirits,
when something happens, I'm like, oh, I see what the trope you're doing here.
Mhm.
I still
As-
appreciate it.
I
It's
understand
fantastic.
that I haven't emotionally been as emotive as Ash has during this entire thing, but it doesn't mean that I don't respect the work and everything that Arcade Spirits has done. And then on top of that, have also created something that was so inclusive and opens up and is challenging at the same time.
They did a great job of doing that.
They really did. And that's where I want to leave you with today. Let's see, if you click, is this really it? It is not.
Fuck.
We'll save right here.
Yeah. Is this?
This is the end.
Ah.
So now we get to figure out what
Yeah.
actually happened after all of this. I know that sounds confusing, but welcome back to Arcade Spirits. Well, here's what happened. So we were really drunk the last recording we did, and then we thought like, oh, next week we'll go ahead and record it again for what was going to be the birthday recording. But then she got seafood sickness, and so that didn't happen. So it's actually been 2 weeks since we've done this. And she was like, we finished it, right? And I was like, no. And I was like, no, there's still a little bit more left. So we're finishing it up today. All right. I don't even remember his voice. It's been that long. This is outrageous. I demand to speak with my lawyer. Hello. Sorry, hello. Hola. Can anyone hear me in this vertigo? You can't do this to me.
It's
She
Tessa
is the
Thompson.
woman in black. What?
It's Tessa Thompson.
Oh. Okay.
Have you seen the? No. Have you seen the commercial?
Yes.
You wanna?
Oh, because I'm black, I have to do the woman in black? Oh, very progressive of you.
No, because
I love
I
how I
just
put
have
you on the
no
spot
clue
for
what
that.
voice I would do.
I honestly, I'm not really sure either. I'm well aware of who you are. Good. Then you know I can afford a lawyer who can run circles around you, whoever you are. True, if you were officially under arrest.
Yeah.
Technically, this facility does not exist. Neither do I. What? You can't do this. If you would prefer, I could hand you over to the police, and there's a cybercrime task force that's eager to get their hands on you. But if you'd like to avoid a lengthy prison sentence, I have a proposition for you. I'd like to know a tiny little detail buried.
That's what it is. She's actually an android, and she just kind of glitched for a second there.
Tiny little detail buried in all of those leaked files your daughter posted online. I was talking about accents yesterday. And I would normally say buried. Like I would normally say you're buried, yeah. But some people would be like buried.
Yeah.
Weird. Specifically the 1980 playtest. The what? Are they actually going to have an answer for Polybius?
I don't know.
I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage. You know damn well what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm so glad I gave you this voice.
Sinus. I don't know. It's got a umlaut over the O, so I'm like, I'm nervous. I don't know how to even say that. I'm gonna go with Cena Solutions. Cena Solutions. Cena Solutions Pride and Joy. You hosted secret playtests of that game. Oh, those tests. Sorry, but I don't see what help I'll be. I only played a minor role. Once the test was over, the machines were shipped out to other locations. Exactly, against our authority. Cena Solution distributed their prototypes. And you're going to use all your connections, all your leverage, every drop of what little influence you have left to help us find our property. Polybius was our project, Mr. Nami, and we want it back. Call that! Da-da-da! Na-na-na-na-na. And now it's really over.
Oh, it's like a little hook there, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I want to know more about the cyber game unit.
Next time it's less about love and more about, oh my god, we're a cyber crime unit. But
maybe there will be love again.
Sure. For real this time, it's over.
I don't trust them now.
It's over. God damn it! All right, go.
Your flux capacitor is now charged. On your next playthrough, you can use your mouse wheel to scroll back and forth in time and change your most recent decisions.
Okay, so the game is actually picking up on that, and I think that's why Ashley showed up in the heart.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we pick someone else, it would be someone else.
Also, would you like to save your character and story data from this playthrough so you can use it in any future Arcade Spirits expanded content?
You mean there's a new Game Plus mode for reals? Nah, I'm good. Alright, see you next time, guys. Alright, no, okay.
Now exporting data. All done. Thank you for playing. Aw, I freaking love this game. I was just saying before we started that I'm saving up for my little family vacation starting first week of July, but afterwards, getting this game. And I'm going to play the shit out of it.
She doesn't have enough allowance yet to do that. Her parents are like, vacation first. And, so, she's got to do that whole thing. Meanwhile, I'll be an adult and actually do the recordings here. Next time on Arcade Spirits, will there be a next time? Yeah, there's just going to be. All right, bye, guys.